Everybody. I do believe that it has gone live. Ant, Jeremy, how you guys doing?
Good, good. I thought Anthony was going to say something.
I thought he was going to say something too. This is a very special occasion we've got right here. This is Keeping It Rio, episode number 75. Like, did you
Are
think
we
we would ever
live?
we're live on 75?
live.
Hell yeah, we are. Did you think we'd ever get to 75 episodes, Jeremy? Jeremy's been on every one of them
Nope.
except for like a
Nope.
few. Never thought we'd get to 75, but here we are on our way to 75 million. It's Keeping It Rio. It's Thursday. It's episode 75. Let me hit our badass intro courtesy of K Socialized Media, and we will be right back with some amazing content. Booyah. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Good,
It is episode 75, and you got Chuck, you got Ant, you got Jeremy coming at you live. And already, right off the bat, episode 75, we got some of our favorite viewers here. We got Kendrick in the house. Awesome, good show. Hopefully, I'll get to see them on Amtrak during my journey to Chicago. We shall see. Kendrick's on his way to Chicago in about, 5-6 years, I guess. So we'll still be here, buddy. Stop by and say hey. We got Ant down there on the bottom of the screen. Ant, what's going on there in the background? I can't help but notice you're looking especially awesome here tonight. What is going on, my friend? That is the new and improved Rio Blanco Roofing and Solar logo for San Antonio.
That's
I like it.
So you can color. See the color?
Ooh, ain't she pretty?
Very pretty.
So that's Rio Blanco Roofing and Solar. Jeremy is the branch manager of Rio Blanco Roofing and Solar in said San Antonio location. How's everything going with you? What's up with episode 75? Did you ever realize that we'd make it this far?
It's a big one, right? No, I didn't. It's a fun journey. When we started this out, I didn't think we were going to go past what we had originally planned. And now we've brought in Ant. And
Hey,
is that Ant?
Because 75 was my football number.
What?
Ant was a center, number 75. Look at him, dude. That guy.
Yeah.
So, Ant, if you shaved your beard, would you look exactly like that guy right now today?
Yeah, for sure. You might have to look for a
Coach
jawline. But
I love it, dude.
yeah,
Number
Coach
75 was
Anthony.
a very athletic center. As you recall from last week, Ant was actually starting as a underclassman, I believe. Really was a superstar. So that's pretty awesome to share that right off the bat. We appreciate that. Yeah, dude. I don't even know. We can check out. That's the end of the program. Ant just pretty much
He blew it up.
stole the show, and that was game on. I do have a couple things I want to shout out real quick before we get really going with Keeping It Rio. I want to shout out Jason Quimby, who was the guest on our Tuesday episode this week. That was a great episode. There was a little bit of a glitch with the camera, which kind of pissed me off a little bit, but Jason did an amazing job, and I have to say thank you because that dude promoted the show to like everybody on the planet, and it got some pretty amazing results. So I appreciate that, Jason Quimby. Coastal Claims, our friend forever. Yeah, thanks for promoting Keeping It Real. We appreciate you. I also want to give a big shout out to someone that I was trying to get on Keeping It Rio tonight, but I don't think it's going to end up happening. Is our friend Chuck Taylor from Morgantown, Indiana. Jeremy, you know Chuck.
Chuck. What up, Chuck?
Yep. And I don't know if you've met Chuck yet or not, but Chuck Taylor's a friend of us. He's been on many excursions. Last time I saw Chuck in person was in Orlando at the video game themed house. We had a good time. Chuck Taylor and I were actually the cornhole champions of that entire event. So very proud, high-end guy. We're also very proud of our sponsors on Keeping It Rio, right? We've got Mike Code, who actually, we'll talk about him in just a second. I just saw something a minute ago that made me smile. But our other sponsor, Thump Hot Sauce, as you guys are aware, my personal favorite. I think Jeremy and Ant would agree. They put a fine product out on the market here with this Thump cayenne sauce. think
I
there's
was
6 or
just eating
7.
thump right now.
Just eating thump right now. That's why you're
Right now,
smiling.
yeah.
That's why you're so happy.
I
Yeah.
had came home and my parents had church's chicken on the table, and I was like, "Ooh, this calls for some thump." Thump and church's good combination.
Church's Chicken, if you're watching right now, I do think that Keeping It Rio could facilitate a sponsorship between Thump and yourself. It is
Those
an amazing
biscuits,
sauce.
Those biscuits, and you dip it in the hot sauce.
Oh my god,
Little hot,
those
little
biscuits.
savory.
Is it the biscuits with the honey on them?
Yup.
Like
You already
honey
know.
butter
Yup.
biscuits?
The glazed.
Oh my
Glazed
god.
honey.
I don't even like Church's
Through the
Chicken, but I can
drooler.
eat those things for days. Yeah,
Drooling.
those things are amazing. But so anyway, we got Thump as a sponsor, and we're very proud of that. And about a week or so ago, just randomly on Facebook, we were talking about how awesome Thump was. And my buddy Kevin, who's the owner of the Thump brand, had mentioned that there were not a lot of people in Indiana that were buying the sauce. So my friend Chuck Taylor from Morgantown, Indiana, single-handedly took over the state of Indiana with Thump. And I think he purchased like 60 bottles this week that he's going to be giving out at an event for his roofing company. So I want to give a shout out to Chuck. I was trying to get him to be on Keeping It Rio, but I don't know if he saw my text or what. But thank you, Chuck Taylor, because 60 bottles of Thump sauce, that's pretty badass. And I'm proud of the fact that Keeping It Rio was able to facilitate that through our sponsorship and our viewers. Pretty awesome, right? That's how we do
Pretty
it.
legit.
So, yeah,
Good product.
Proud of that for sure. Got all that stuff going on. We've had a pretty productive week, I would say. Today's Thursday, right? This week we've gotten a lot of stuff done. I did a whole email campaign that I was supposed to finish by the end of the month, and I finished it on Tuesday. That's pretty cool. Didn't think that was going to be a thing. Yeah, I got the solar going. We're doing a good job with that. I got some referrals this week. We all got some referrals this week. We had Ant who had a job that was finally completed all the way through, went through all the steps with our client for financing. Everything's ready to rock on that. Why don't you tell our fans, Ant, a little bit about your experience this week with your job and how everything went with the whole thing? Because it was pretty good. You handled it like a champ.
Yeah, I mean, start to finish. I mean, we've had some learning curves and being my first full roof, my first financed roof, and even
gutter job too, for sure.
Oh no!
Did we lose him?
I think Ant's and see, like when Eric's froze, Eric's was like in a funny, like smiling position. Look at poor Ant. There you go.
Oh,
you were stuck like
me, man.
You're like, hey
Didn't
guys.
have problems last time.
I know what's up. It's because of the Keeping It Rio sign in the background.
It's taking all the Wi-Fi.
It looks super clear now, though.
Yeah, I don't know. There you go. Bye bye.
Yeah. Hey, we love Rio Blanco, but if it's gonna screw up the show, it must go.
Yeah. Yeah. So start to finish, everything was cool. When he said he wanted to get it financed, I was like, but everything went so smooth. Like it just went so smooth.
The financing is actually a preferred method now, right? I mean, now that you see how easy it is and how quickly it was able to be taken care of, like
for sure,
that's a cool thing to offer.
Yeah, all they had to do was sign from the comfort of their own home, email with the work being completed, and then also signing to the financial terms, which they were happy to do because they were so excited or so happy with the outcome of the roof. The homeowner took a picture of his house this morning, 7:00 in the morning, and he was just like, I am happy with everything Rio Blanco did, the gutters, the roof, everything is awesome. And definitely you'll be seeing that 5-star review here coming soon. So
there you go.
Looking forward to it. It was that simple though, right? There was nothing too crazy went down. You just, the part that was cool to me was that as you went along, you were also very transparent. And you told the guy, hey, look, this is my first time going through this as well. We're learning together. And the way that you maintained the composure, not just for yourself, but of the entire project, that was first class, man. Like that was championship rounds type stuff, and you nailed it. So
no, certainly. I mean, that's that's what I wanted to do with him, and I wanted to show this family that I'm not here just to sell you a roof. Like we're building a relationship together. I'm going to be here for not just today, not tomorrow, but for the duration of that roof. We have freaking general maintenance. So he's going to call me every year, and we're going to go out there and check out his roof. And like I said, I'm not there to sell him that roof, to build that relationship. So later on down the line, he doesn't have to worry about who's going to call. Rio Blanco is going to be their roofing contractor for life. So definitely a good guy to, definitely a good guy to keep in touch with.
Yep, I liked it. And I like the fact, too, we added some value with the attic breeze. We put that up there on the house. That's going to be huge for our homeowner. He's going to see benefits for the life of the roof. So attic breeze, once again, we always are hitting you up for sponsorship, but we never get any response. We continue to use the product, though, because we believe it's the greatest, and I think we would be an amazing company. You just saw that we sold 60 bottles of thump sauce in Indiana. So come on, attic breeze, let's do it. But yes, great job by Ant. Everybody was super proud. I know Joy was like, I woke up this morning and there was an email from Joy that was for the group. And it was like, yep, Joy's going to be in a good mood all day today because she started her day off with something that was like super, happy and, great job for you, Ant. And you have definitely fit in well. And we're happy to have you on our team. That's for sure. So anyway,
I mean, kudos to y'all as well, for, kind of not really teaching me a lot of things, but like with this one, y'all don't really, hold my hand on this. It's just, I gathered everything and soaked up everything as a sponge. So, I mean, Jeremy and Chuck, y'all can hear the things that y'all have said to me that I use.
That's awesome.
Dude, like, it's just, this is just the beginning of my career in roofing. So I'm just excited. You have no idea, like, going forward.
No, I have a good idea. Trust me. We've been there, and for me, it's more fun to see that from you and from Jeremy as well, because Jeremy's smiling as big as he can because you're his guy, and to me, it's like, I see the guy that I trained is training the guy that he's training. And like, holy shit, we're becoming badasses now, like this is the most proud thing.
And I'm sure, like, so the funny story is, like, because Jeremy and I both kind of worked in the same industry, and he's like, hey, you know what? Come over. I think you'd be a good fit. And me, I'm like, dang, I don't want to tank this. I don't want to, I don't want to make Jeremy look bad and this and that. But to hear those, words of affirmation, like from Joy, from y'all, and from the customer, it's just like, what did we tap into? I just DJ, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely excited with everything, and then now we're going into solar too. So
my favorite part of the day today was when you told us that you had a dream about work, and I was like, "Oh, dude!"
Should we talk about this dream real quick?
Tell the fans about the dream, because we know once you start having dreams about roofing, you are in. And Ant's in quicker than most people. So tell us about it, Ant. You're sleeping last night, and all of a sudden, some crazy shit's going on.
So with like roofing, all you hear is hail, hail, hail. There's storm chasers that chase hail, hail, hail. Probably the number one like biggest thing that can happen to a roof that, hey, we'll get it approved to get it re-roofed or bought. And so I went to sleep, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh man, there's a big storm coming, and so I just remember telling Chuck, I was like, hey, if we're gonna do this, we need trucks, we need F-250s, we need them wrapped so everybody knows where we are, because we're just gonna hit the ground running. And it was just like one of those like, whoa, wait a minute, this is really happening. So I'm still waiting for that, but
you're waiting for the F-250s. I'm with you. I'm waiting for them too. I am. That's in my dream too. They weren't F-250s. They were Dodges, but we'll switch over and I will get an F-250 for sure.
So
we'll fulfill that one. But once you start having dreams about roofing and hailstorms, it's over, dude. It is over. That's pretty awesome. I love it. So that was pretty cool. That's been a pretty exciting part of the week. We had another exciting part of the week this week. Yesterday, Jeremy and I were just randomly driving around, and we decided to get a Costco membership yesterday, just kind of on a whim. And I've never been to Costco until yesterday. I've actually now been there 2 days in a row. But yeah, we went to Costco, and tell a little bit about that, Jeremy. That was kind of a cool experience. We still don't have official like
Cards
membership
yet,
cards, and we may
With your
never
picture
get
on there and
them.
everything.
Yeah, we may never get them from the way it sounds, but pretty cool
their
experience,
printer,
right?
their printer was down, and so we went there yesterday. We got a membership, walked around. Chuck liked it. Uh, which we did get some cool samples. Don't forget about your patties, Chuck.
Oh, damn, I
Anyway,
did forget.
I know you did. Um, so we walk around, just kind of checking it out, getting the lay of the land with Costco, and I think Chuck would agree it's a little bit better than other places. So I don't
I'll
want to
say it. I'll say it. I don't
go
care.
say it.
You know
Go
what are they
say
gonna
it.
do?
Say
It's.
it.
I told him yesterday. Samuel Walton and his club are no longer at the top of the heap. Nothing against the guy. I've been a member of Sam's Club since its very, very, very inception when it was in Columbus, Ohio. The very first one was like in the 80s, right? And it wasn't even called Sam's Club until like years into its existence. It used to just be called the Wholesale Club.
I never knew that.
I used to go to it all the time when I was a kid, and I've had the membership of Sam's Club for my entire life. Like I've never paid for it. I was always like a hanger oner. But we're building a new Costco in College Station, which is like about 2 or 3 miles from my house, and I wanted to see what was up, so we went. And yeah, Costco is pretty badass. I mean, bought some Impossible Burger patties over there, and I'm not gonna lie, for 99 cents per patty, I mean, how can you turn that down? How can you turn that down? I mean, I didn't even know I needed Impossible Burger patties until I got them, and now I'm like, hey,
Now it's possible.
I needed them more than anything, right?
You're like, how did I live without them? For sure.
Nothing's impossible. We've been eating pretty good stuff like that lately.
Yeah.
Been eating the Plantology and the salad bar. We had the salad bar today, but the vegan thing, though, I do want to get back on that real quick because we did go to that place the other day, and the Impossible Burger, I think, is vegan, right? It's not like, it's just straight like vegan. It's like nothing but plants. That's what vegan is, right? So it tasted like a hamburger. And I've noticed through our trips of going to places like Earth Burger, and I believe I even got an Impossible Burger like one time at
Burger King,
Twin Peaks or something. I think.
Yeah, you did.
I think I got one there one time.
Beyond.
Yeah, and it's not bad, right? But then you go to the other place, like Chipotle has that tofu sofritas, and that Plantology place that we went to. I couldn't really tell the difference between like the Cuban sandwich, the lasagna, the apple pie. It like all kind of looked and tasted the same, right? So like, how do they make the burgers actually taste like hamburger without like putting weird stuff in it? I don't know.
It's the beans,
the seasoning.
Can you grill the Impossible Burgers? Can I put them out on the barbecue and make the neighborhood smell like veggie patties?
It'll smell
you guys
good.
Remember when Subway back in the day, I don't know if this was in Texas or not, but in Ohio, they used to have these things called the veggie patties. And they were like the rib, like the McRib or whatever, but it was from Subway and it was a veggie thing. Did you guys ever see that?
I don't think so.
Those things were horrible. I'm not going to lie, but I ate a bunch of them.
Meat.
Yeah, I ate a ton of those back in the day. I don't know what my deal is, but I've always kind of liked that stuff. But the Impossible Burgers, I'm kind of excited because there's 8 of them in a bag, and it's like you can literally eat 8 hamburgers, and it's going to be like the equivalent of like a good like regular size meal with like 9,000 freaking calories of not calories, but like protein things.
Yeah,
so
it's like 50 celery stalks for one package of Beyond Impossible Burger.
Right? Yeah, like I'm doing something good there. I'm going to get hydration and all that good stuff. It's going to be amazing. So I'm pumped about that. Costco was cool though. We went there. We went back today, and Jeremy and I almost lost our privileges after only one day of being there.
They gave us a temporary paper card type deal, and they signed it and had the date on it. So they just said, hey, come back whenever you get a chance, get your picture taken, that we have the official card. So we go back today to try and get the picture taken, and the printer is still broken. So me and Chuck were like, okay, we can still walk around with this card. And we go get the Impossible patties. And we're in line, and the ladies are like, no, you need to go get another one for the date, for today's date. and they literally take Chuck's paper away and they have it behind the register. And I look up at Chuck, and you can tell he's like, "What the hell are you doing? I need that back." And I told her, I was like, "Well, no. The printer is down. We don't have our card yet." So they finally believed us and gave us a little extension on our paper. But we need to find another Costco to go to get our picture, right? I guess.
No, they said we can't do that, right?
Oh yeah,
I think they said we can't go to another Costco to get our picture, is what I was told.
I'm gonna go to another one.
See what happens. I mean, but they did.
I
They
will.
tried to take my card, and then she even insinuated that we were lying. And I'm like, if I was going to create like the heist of all time and I was going to get into Costco with a bogus card that expired yesterday and try to buy something, dude, I'm buying a $3,000 TV, not an $8 thing of Impossible Burgers, you know, like, come on. And then I told him, I was like, they didn't never threaten me at Sam's Club. I've never been told that I don't belong there. They've never called me a liar. Here, my first day at Costco, all these things have happened.
Oh, but we did download the app. We got to
download the app. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm looking forward to Costco, because one thing about Costco and Sam's Club, and I think most people that go there realize this, but I think the general public may be completely in the dark. But Jeremy, I know that you know, dude, the hot dogs there and the pizza at both places, Costco and Sam's, you can't go wrong, dude. $1.50 hot dogs. I swear to God, I can eat 10 of them. I can eat 15 of them.
And the chickens, the rotisserie chickens, are still $5. They will never go up anymore. They're going to stay at $5.
$5. You know how much they are at HEB now? $7.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Inflation.
What do you think?
Got us.
Costco samples are better. I didn't say it.
That's why I bought an Impossible Burger. Look, we were going through there, and the lady like cut a hamburger, like a big giant freaking hamburger, in half, and like gave me that as the sample. Like, of course I'm gonna get this. Like, you know, this guy today was giving away chocolate covered coconut chips, and I mean, dude, that was like a giant bowl of them. Like at Sam's Club, I'm not gonna lie, they use those little tiny ones, and you get like a 16th of a Impossible Burger over there. You got to go by 16 times to get what you got in one visit at Costco.
Yep.
Do they sell tires at Costco? I didn't see that.
They do, yeah. Dude, they were selling solar there.
Yeah, we tried to hire the two solar guys. They tried to hit us up about, have you guys ever thought about solar? I was like, yeah, a little bit. You ever thought about leaving this company and coming to work somewhere else? And the dude's probably going to call us. I'm not going to lie. Jeremy did a great job pitching him, and we made his solar job seem so much worse than ours.
And we got another lead at Jason's Deli.
Jason's Deli. We went to lunch today at Jason's Deli, and the manager just randomly came by and was like, hey, guys, one of my best clients needs a roof, and I'm going to give him your number. So we shall see. I guarantee I'll go back to eat at that Jason's Deli, probably, if not tomorrow, then Monday, and I'll be like, hey, bro, we either got the call or we didn't, but it's always good when you can get leads while you're eating lunch at Jason's Deli. And again, we love Jason's Deli for that very reason.
You know, I hit their salad bar for the first time last week.
Yeah, right. It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, everything was good, and then capped it off with a little ice cream cone. So,
ooh, the best.
You got to have the ice cream when you go to Jason's Deli. It's the only ice cream that's comparable to that at a Chinese buffet. And it's not quite the same. Chinese buffet ice cream, I still think, is just that much better. But Jason's Deli ice cream is a solid number 2 for sure. And that's the only kind of number 2 you want, right? A solid one. I wish Eric was here.
Hit him with the laugh. Hit him with the laugh button.
I don't even know which one.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was funny, wasn't it? All right, yeah. There you go.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I wish Eric was here. He's on his way back from a huge job over in Hemp Hill, but Eric had a lot of newsworthy things this week as well. I do have another story about something that Jeremy and I experienced yesterday, which humility at its finest. This is gonna be tough, man, because we're about to expose ourselves as being complete, like, not good at what we do. Oh, look, hey, Chuck Taylor does want to be on Keeping It Rio.
Oh,
Let's get Chuck Taylor. Let's get Chuck Taylor real quick. I might be able to just get Chuck Taylor either on the phone or on video. If he calls
me, is that
me,
an
I'll just put
espresso
him.
machine behind you, Ant?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beast.
A Nespresso.
Oh, Nespresso. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What is
cool.
Nespresso?
And a little steamer, the milk steamer.
Oh, okay. It's like a Sony or whatever, or a Magnavox.
Badass, so I saw those at the Costco today, actually.
Really? I'm waiting for Chuck Taylor. He's answering. Okay, Chuck Taylor says video. Let me get Chuck Taylor on the line. You guys converse amongst yourself for a brief moment while I send Chuck Taylor a link to StreamYard. Can you guys see me still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, see, I can't see you. I'm sending Chuck Taylor a... Chuck Taylor. Boom. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is the joy of having a live program. Chuck Taylor has just been invited to Keepin' It Rio. So I do have an embarrassing story, but I think we'll wait until after the Chuck Taylor to tell this about what happened yesterday. Because it was humiliating, I believe. And you know what I'm talking about.
I'm kind of lost right now, but
I know. That's why I'm kind of... Once I tell you what it is, you're going to be like, yep, our game was weak as hell.
Well, hopefully we forget. So let's keep going.
Yep. Chuck Taylor, I've invited to be on Keeping It Rio. I just tell him I just sent him a link here.
I don't know, but Jeremy has that new golf club set glow going on.
Ooh.
That's right. Yeah, Dan, way to go, buddy. So tell us a little bit about why you look so glowing today. And, like, are you wearing your golf glove right now as we do Keeping It Rio?
It's actually in my office right next to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing the yellow
You were wearing
one.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the story with that? How come all of a sudden Jeremy looks like the new golf club glow? What's that imply?
Yep. I guess I got my first clubs today, right?
You guess?
First time ever. I've never owned golf clubs. Maybe when I was little, those plastic ones back in the Bay. But I got some real ones today. What's going on with Ant? Oh, I thought Ant was talking to me.
No, it looks like Ant's got something going on.
I was asking about my clubs to see if they were somewhere.
Oh, get your clubs.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of money on them today. Clubs and a bag.
You did. And let's not lose sight of the most important thing here. You did get clubs in a bag. It was a steal, I think. You got $1 million set of golf clubs.
Yep.
For a little bit less than $1 million. What was the asking price this gentleman had? And a little bit about this guy, because that was interesting. Interesting little side note to the day in its own.
Yeah, so I like to go on OfferUp a lot and check to see, what the people are selling, what's going on, if there's anything that I like. And I had been, kind of golfing randomly here and there, and Top Golf, so I've been trying to learn the sport. That's one of the only sports I didn't play. And this guy on OfferUp had a whole bunch of golf clubs and bags already ready to go, and he was selling them. And so I went and checked them out, and I got my bag and clubs for $50. What a steal.
$50, see, but the thing that was really unique about this situation was you got to choose from quite an assortment of golf club sets, and it was weird because I don't understand OfferUp. I've never been on there until today. We drove to this guy's house and we walked inside, and he had about 20 or 25 different sets of golf clubs just chilling in his living room. Yeah. And like random clubs all over the floor and stuff. And it's like, just pick whichever ones you want, man. And Jeremy was able to kind of pick and choose. Like, you didn't like something like the bag, and you were able to take the clubs out of one and put them in a different bag. The guy was very accommodating.
Yep.
And he said, if you know anybody else that wants to buy some beginner golf clubs, but I don't feel like the ones you bought are beginner clubs at all, my friend. They're only named after the greatest golfer in the history of golf.
Or are they called the Bad News Bears?
No. we can't even do that to Jack Nicklaus. They are the Golden Bears. Jerry, I'm so glad I went there with you, because
I would
They
have never
caught
known.
my eye. They caught my eye immediately, and I was like, man, if I wouldn't have been there, I don't think Jeremy would have picked the Golden Bears.
Nope.
And that would have been a freaking horrible
decision on my opinion. And it was funny because before we even went there, Chuck was talking about Eric, that Eric had some Golden Bear clubs, and I ended up getting the same ones.
You got the same Golden Bears as Eric.
I don't know if they're the same, but
oh, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a special announcement here for what's this? We do have a caller, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who it is on the hotline. Keepin It Rio.
Hey,
how may I help you?
What's going on, Chuck?
Who do we have here on the phone?
Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor with
Yes,
Taylor Made Roofing and Construction. Chuck, how are you doing this evening, my friend?
I'm doing great, man. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing awesome. Welcome to Keepin It Rio. It's episode number 75. Chuck is in the house. And Chuck, thanks for taking time to visit with us, because I just told a story a couple minutes ago. I wasn't sure if you were going to be here on the phone. Chuck Taylor. There we go. See, I got it going on over here on the phone with Chuck Taylor. I wasn't sure, so I told the story earlier about you being a hero. And I wanted to thank you personally for it, because it's a pretty cool story. We were talking about our sponsor, Thump Hot Sauce, and Chuck, you reached out to me a little bit earlier this week. Why don't you tell the fans a little bit about our conversation and what happened? Because I think you are the man because of it.
Well, I appreciate that, Chuck, but I mean, it is what it is. It's always about helping the next person get to where they need to get to. Is the way I look at it. But yeah, so you had your buddy on for Thump's Hot Sauce, and I'm thinking, okay, well, how can I help this individual and continue to do what we do, and that's helping people here. And so so I reached out to you, and I was like, hey, I've got an idea, man, that might help somebody. And so you're like, what is it? And I was like, I need some hot sauce, man. We have our fair, Morgan County Fair, getting ready to kick off this Friday. And I'm like, let's get this out into the public and, help some people out and at the same time. And so I reached out, and I was like, I need 60 bottles. Can we make it happen? And how fast can we make it happen? And with the help of you and the great work that you put in, and with them and their supply already on hand, we were able to get 60 bottles delivered to my door. That'll be here within the next day or two before the fair kicks off. So, yeah.
That's awesome, Chuck. You're the man. Like I said, I appreciate that so much. The Thump Hot Sauce is, like I said, my friend since kindergarten. So it's cool to be able to say that the Keepin It Rio podcast, honestly, like the sponsorship worked. I mean, that's the coolest thing. I've had a few of my friends that have sent me pictures of Thump saying that they bought it, and they've sent me empty bottles and all. Chuck Taylor was the sole person in Indiana to buy 60 bottles. That's insane. Jeremy, would you like to say something?
Yeah, hit him with Chuck's the man.
Oh, you know what? Dude,
there you go.
I'd never even thought about that, but it does apply in this situation, and it's not just me. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me hit you one time with...
Oh, Chuck's the man.
Chuck's the man, baby. That's awesome. Chuck, how's everything going with you right now? I haven't seen or really talked to you in probably, about 2 months or so since we were in Orlando at the video game house. How's life treating you? How's business? How's everything in general over there in Morgantown?
Morgantown is my town and respected by many. And I'm actually our third week in a row. My wife and I'm laid across our air mattress in our tent. We've been tent camping for the last 3 weeks.
So we got Chuck Taylor live from a campsite. Like everything we do at Keepin It Rio is unique. We got Chuck Taylor at a campsite on an air mattress. What other podcast can say that? And
yeah, right.
Right.
So, but I'm right down the road and the nice thing is we're right around the corner from the house. So if something happens, we're there. We both still have the opportunity to work but it's just more so about the relaxation and the grounding that we're getting in the evening time together. Our anniversary was last week on the 8th, and so it's just been about relaxing for us. And but as far as business goes, business is going great. We got multiple jobs in the works right now. We're also in the works. I don't really want to let too much more out of the bag, but we're getting ready within the, I don't know, probably next month and a half to 2 months, do something really, 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 really good. And I'm really pumped for the energy that'll be coming out of this whole thing. So we'll talk more on that later on. But I've got the opportunity. So like everybody knows a little bit about my story. And if you don't, I have been to prison a couple different times. I was a drug addict and all that. So I got with an individual, had lunch with an individual yesterday that does prison ministry. And after hearing my story, he's now invited me to the prison to do a testimony for the guys tomorrow morning at 8:30. So that's where I'll be at tomorrow morning. I'm going into prison now to help people, and just continue to do the right thing by people, and we continue to grow and continue to do good.
That's awesome. You are the man, Chuck. Like, you
That's
know,
awesome.
I can't say that enough. I appreciate you because I got to know you over the last few years, and you really are just like the most genuine guy. And dude, I'm so happy for you. I was looking at Facebook the other day, and you had an entire truck of jobs that were being delivered for you, and it was like, you know what? I mean, would you have thought about it being that even being a possibility 3 years ago? Like that to me is the craziest thing because it happened. You put in the work, you did the time, you did the effort, and dude, you had an entire truckload of jobs being delivered yesterday or the day before. So I'm proud of you, Chuck. You've done really well, and you've just gotten started. And I know how much it means to you to do what you're going to do tomorrow. So, man, congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and so much from you guys out there, Way, and I continue, appreciate all the support that you and ASAP continue to give us. And I mean, it's just a great industry. As long as you're out doing the right thing, it's a great industry to be in. And I couldn't really see myself in any other position or any other place right now in my life.
Yep, me too. I think I might have gotten a little bit over the hill to be a UFC fighter. So I think that that was the only other thing I was going to try for in life. I failed there, but I might fight at the conference. I told Jeremy yesterday I might touch base with Lee Haight and see if he could set me up with a grappling match or something next year. Maybe I'll go down there and like get my ass whipped in front of everybody.
Hey, yeah, or yeah.
That'd be fun, right, Chuck? Would you go and watch that?
I would be ringside.
Of course, you'd be my manager. You'd be the dude throwing the white towel. Hey, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I do have something amazing I'd like to announce. We've got a new arrival on the scene here at Keepin It Rio, episode 75. 6:38 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, mark it down. Welcome to the program, the mighty Eric Schugel and Iverson. Iverson, how are you doing, buddy?
Got a new haircut, Iverson?
Iverson's looking good, man. I like your haircut.
Looking dapper, sir.
Yeah, and we have Chuck Taylor on the phone here with us. Eric, how you doing today? All right.
You on mute?
No, it's Eric.
I can't hear him.
There he is.
But that's okay.
Yeah, can you hear Eric now, Chuck?
It's okay.
Eric.
What's up, Chuck?
Eric. Nope.
You can't hear Eric?
Me, I guess.
No, it's almost like he's not been here the whole time.
He hasn't been here.
Oh, my bad.
That's funny.
I haven't been.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best. You got a what's up, Eric and Iverson. We love it. And we got Chuck on the phone, Eric. The reason why we're talking with Chuck is because he just told the story of buying 60 bottles of Thump hot sauce this week. And Chuck, tell the fans once again what you're going to be doing with that Thump hot sauce and where you're going to be doing that this week.
Oh yeah. The plan for the hot sauce is to set everybody's mouths on fire at no cost.
I love it.
Give it away. We're going to be out at the fair giving it away, samples, and reaching out to homeowners of Morgan County area and surrounding towns, surrounding counties, and just getting Trump's name out, Trump's name out there.
I'm like, no, Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck, I don't want to
Wrong
get
one.
banned. I don't want to get banned. We can't say that word.
Thump's name out there, Thump's hot sauce. And I'm also
We all
kinda
laughed at the
curious to
same
know
time. That
the
was
flavor
awesome.
of it too. And so it's just about giving it away, man. Helping somebody else achieve their dreams, just like others has helped me achieve mine, and continue to help me achieve mine as we go.
There you go, ladies and
Love-
gentlemen.
love
Chuck
the energy.
Taylor. Yep. Oh, dude, Chuck's the greatest. You're gonna meet him one day, Ant, and you're just gonna be like, "Yep, that dude's legit." He's one of my best friends in the industry for sure, and we get to hang out a couple times a year, and it's always a fun time. So, Chuck, thank you for taking the time to call. I know you're camping right now. This is awesome that you called while you're camping. So, we'll let you get back to your campsite and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for coming on and
sir.
talking about the purchase. Thank you for buying the thump sauce. I think that right there is like the coolest part of the Keepin It Rio sponsorship is
Yeah.
something like that. So I appreciate that, and look forward to talking to you again real soon, my friend.
Hey,
Good
no
luck
worries,
tomorrow,
man. You guys
Chuck.
have a good time out there. You guys be safe.
All right, Chuck.
Hey.
Take care, bud.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Taylor. So that was pretty cool of him to buy 60 bottles of Thump. Eric, what do you think about that? Keeping it Rio, dude. It does work. The sponsorship paid for itself right there. And we're going to have some Thump sauce coming up here pretty soon. But now that we've got Eric on the show, I do have one other thing I wanted to talk about that Jeremy and I experienced. And then it's going to be all about Eric for the rest of the program. I got a ton of stuff about Eric. This is going to be great. But Jeremy, the first thing I want to talk about is we got kind of humiliated. Who's got the music?
Sorry.
It's jamming, dude. I like having music in the background. I just hate getting flagged by like StreamYard and getting muted. So
Nobody's
this week-
watching.
no, trust me, they are, Eric. It's episode 75. I've had Chuck
The
Taylor
feds are
live.
watching.
You know for a fact that people watch. People buy 60 bottles of Thump sauce because of our show.
No,
I had
Trump
Jason
sauce.
Quimby on. the other day. He's a somebody, Eric. He actually awarded you with a $200 gift card for Perry's. I mean, guy's pretty legit, right?
No, what is he doing?
I don't know. So anyways, Jeremy and I were driving around, right? And we decided that we're trying to make more of a presence in the market. We're trying to get some new clients on board. And
Oh,
we've been stopping by and we've been visiting some insurance agencies, right? And we have a good idea. And Eric will agree because Eric does the same thing we do. I think Eric might be frozen now, though, but I'm not sure. No, he's not. Eric does the same thing we do, okay? I've been to Eric's office. I've seen it. This is a tried and true thing, but I feel like we need to reassess the situation. And Jeremy, I think you'll agree after what happened to us yesterday. And what I'm talking about is we go out and we like to take jars to potential clients. You see on the thing, it's like, for a free refill, call Jeremy, Rio Blanco, and we fill it with candy, right? It's a nice jar. You can see this one on my desk just happens to be empty. Part of the problem, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of half-empty ones in the office, but we've got a severe issue. And we realized as soon as we walked into the State Farm office yesterday in San Antonio that we were screwed. And we didn't know how to get out of it, so we just played through and pretended like we didn't recognize what was happening. But we're probably not going to go back to that State Farm office out of shame. As soon as we walked in, Jeremy and I both knew it was over. Because the first thing we did was we looked over on the counter or the table, and what did we see, Jeremy?
They had all the fancy name brand snacks and candies and organic fruit snacks that are like Costco brand. And I mean, everything was top notch there. And we came in a little under the.
We came in
The bar
understaffed. Yeah, big time. We were way, way, way off base with what we had. And to be honest, I mean, here's some of the delectable treats that we're offering, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't love these things, which who do you not know? Like, what kids don't wish for these stupid ass things, right? We're giving away thousands of these. They were cheap. If you don't like the red ones, we got the green ones, right? Because everybody
Oh,
loves
the green ones
those
are my
too,
favorite.
right? I
That's my
like the
favorite.
green. I'm not gonna lie. These? Like, really? I don't even know where we got these from, but
The
all
Dum
right.
Dums.
And then, dude, this right here is the epitome of our giveaways on this situation. It looks like it's a butterscotch disc, right? Look closer, folks. It's not even a full thing. It's like a quarter of a piece of one that's broken into several pieces in the wrapper. This is the trash that Jeremy and I are handing out yesterday, right? And the reason this happened is self-inflicted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ashamed of myself, but we had better candy, didn't we?
Yep.
We had way better candy than this.
Yep.
But unfortunately, we had them in the office in these little jars, which again are now majority empty. I feel like my vow to not eat candy was going really well and fell off the rails completely. So we were giving these out. We also realized that the glass containers are like not even on par with the glass that they had. So we basically we gave up on that mission. We handed them the one. We offered to buy them lunch and said, hey, we got outside and both of us were like, shit, man. Did you see that? Did you see the Mott's? Did you see the
Ouch.
the organic, the Twix? They had the purple Twix. They had the regular ones, the peanut butter. It's like, we knew. They were laughing at us.
Yeah, when you left, they were laughing.
Of course they were. And we felt bad because they were nice people, but Iverson, I like
probably
your haircut, man. You're looking good. I like
No,
that
that's-
spike.
That's Eric.
He's a very handsome young man. Right? Hey, check this out. Speaking of Iverson, we got something cool planned for this weekend. Eric, why don't you tell the fans what we're going to be doing on Saturday? This is why I've been waiting for you the whole time. And it's even better because Iverson's here, and I think maybe he's going to be our guest of honor. Right? It's good, Eric. You can talk. Eric, go ahead.
Oh, we're going to a car show, right?
Oh, Iverson, we're going to a car show? Where's it at? Are you going to it? I'm going to it too. And so is your dad. We're going to have fun. What's your favorite kind of car, Iverson? What do you hope to see at the car show? What's your favorite car? I think that Marshall just said his is a 67 VW bus. That's what I heard.
Iverson, I think, is going to like every car there when they start.
Iverson, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. You know who I think is going to win the car show? I think the Rio Blanco truck is going to win the car show. What do you think, Iverson? You think the Rio Blanco truck could win it? It's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
The green machine.
The green machine. We like it.
No, there'll be cooler cars than that, unfortunately. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure there will, Eric. Iverson, that's your favorite car, though, right? The green machine. You like that one? It's my favorite.
We got quiet over here.
I know. What are you doing? You like squeezing his leg or something? What's going on?
Don't say it.
Don't participate in this. Don't let him have fun. It's cool. Anyways, so Eric, yeah, we're going to be doing that. And what are we going to be doing at the car show? Uh-oh. Do you need to pay attention to something else?
No.
Marshall's good?
Yeah.
All right. He's good. What are we going to be doing at the car show? We're going to be featuring some things. We're going to be doing some cool promotional stuff. What do we got going on tap, Eric?
We're going to be giving away that grill.
Okay. What kind of grill?
Blackstone grill. I don't know.
It's a Blackstone. It's a 22-inch. It's a
black grill.
It's like a 2800 BTU. And also, we're going to be giving away some products for it, right? Like some spatulas and stuff.
Yep. Some
really?
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I want that now.
Hey, dude, all you got to do is go to the thing this Saturday in Tyler, the car show at the 1836 Kitchen, which is an amazing restaurant. It's my favorite place to eat in Tyler. We're giving away the grill. No.
Yeah.
I got to be present to win.
Yep.
You don't, Jeremy. If you win, I will personally bring it and deliver it to you. But everybody else has to be there. I don't know why you wouldn't
want to come to the event anyways. So.
I'm going to it. It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it so much.
Yeah, like partying the next day too.
I know. We're going to have a party.
What?
We're going to
party the next day.
What's that all about, Eric?
Leo's baptism.
And there's two things. It's
Bradley's
a double.
birthday.
That's correct.
Whose birthday?
Bradley.
It's Bradley Koppel's birthday. He's going to be 3 years
Somebody
old.
else had a birthday too.
Yeah,
Exactly. That was a perfect segue. So somebody did have a
you
birthday
did,
this
Jeremy.
week. Jeremy had a birthday last week. We already covered that.
Yep.
We went to Smash and Crab. Aunt got him some nothing bundt cakes. We had the crab legs, the giant mess. He got a root beer float. They sung to him or sang to him, whatever. Oh, Aunt's checked in from the mansion now. What's up? Remember that mansion? There it is again.
But Eric had a birthday.
Eric
That
had a
kid-
birthday this
that
week,
Roosty
right? It was
boy, that
yesterday.
rat boy. We should play that rat. His birthday was too.
He's going to be on the show next week.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Eric, it was your birthday yesterday, right? Happy
How
birthday
did it
for
go?
one from all
Happy
your
birthday.
friends.
It was
Tell us
good.
a little bit about your day. How did everything go for you? What'd you
Fine.
do on your birthday? How old are you now, Eric? 36?
Yeah, 36.
All right. Doing good. Getting older by the day. You're catching us now.
Yeah.
Jeremy was just a little bit older than you. Like he was a
I
year
won't-
older than you like 2 days ago. Now,
Yep.
right back.
35, Eric.
I like
Yeah,
it.
right.
So, anything good happen on your birthday? Anything exciting, fun? What'd you do?
I mean, got some stuff for the event.
What'd you get?
Went to homeowner's house. Sold the.
Uh-huh.
Did the deal happen yesterday, or did I sell that the day before? So that was the day before.
Day before. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, good day.
Anything special for your birthday though? I mean, like that's all just work stuff. Did you do anything
Yeah.
special? Did you?
Went out to eat.
Oh, where'd you go eat?
at?
Rick's on the Square in Tyler.
What's that?
Never
I
heard of that. Is
place.
it good?
Yeah, it was really good. I think we should go there for lunch sometime.
All right, we'll do that. I think Joy thinks that the deal was yesterday, so
I don't know.
got you a deal. But let's not lose sight of something else that happened yesterday, Eric. You told us a great story earlier today. You
Of what?
now, on your birthday, you treated yourself to something of pure luxury, something that only the elites in this world can actually possess. None of us, I don't think, have one of these. But Eric, you're the proud owner of a hot tub, right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I bought a poor man's hot tub.
Tell us about it. Tell us the whole story because it's a very intriguing story. It's very interesting. And
I forgot. We got lucky. Got it.
how'd you get lucky? Did you pay full price, the full MSRP, or
No, it was in the clearance aisle at Wally World.
are you kidding me? It was for real?
Yeah.
How does that happen? How did you know to go down the aisle and look and see?
No idea. Just happened.
Just happened, or was it a suggestion from your wife?
It was my suggestion.
Oh, see, now there's your suggestion. Now I can
now
get you
you're
going.
changing.
So you made a suggestion to go down the clearance aisle just randomly, or is that something you do all the time when you go to Wally World?
I like to look down it, but she says she never finds anything.
I never do either. So this is interesting to me. So you're going down there and just on the clearance rack is a hot tub. Like,
yeah.
what's that? Like that doesn't happen often. So
I was like,
it's already an assembled hot tub. It weighs like
No.
3,000 pounds. What kind of hot tub
it's
is
in the
this?
box still. I don't know.
Oh, it's in a box. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's an inflatable. I told you, poor man's hot tub. I got
All right. So you got you an inflatable
poor
hot
man's
tub.
hot tub.
I like it. I like it. You make them upper echelon items. See, now you got a hot tub, right? And you got it on the clearance rack, which is a little bit unique, right? Any fears to that purchase?
Zero.
Why do you have no fears, Eric? Because there was nothing wrong with this hot tub, was there?
Not that I know of, but if
Why
there
was
is,
it on the clearance rack?
I'm not sure.
Eric,
But it was
I know
outside the
why.
box.
Because of the box, exactly. So somebody's carelessness somewhere along the way messed up the box. Eric, on his birthday of all things, has been looking for a hot tub for a while. You told us you've been thinking about this for a while, right?
A poor man's one.
You've been thinking about it for a while, though, and your wife Nicole said something about the hot tub. She was looking on Amazon. Do you see the correlation here and how this all magically happened on your birthday? And I'm going to tell you what happened. You put it out there into the world, and I'm going to tell you what happened. And actually had this old hot tub, and we shoved it into a dirty old box. We took it back to Walmart. And Eric, I'm sorry to tell you, but I think that's the one that maybe you got Ant's old hot tub.
I'll find out.
Did it come with a pump, or do you have to like get a pump separate?
Comes with a pump.
I'm excited to find out about this because I told you earlier, I think I might buy one of those hot tubs as well and put it in my courtyard of my house.
Oh, and I bought some clubs like you today.
Oh, yeah. What kind of clubs?
That's right, Eric. You weren't here for this. Guess what kind of clubs he got? You know.
Yep. What do you have, Eric?
The brand of champions, the greatest golfer of all time.
You got Golden Bear clubs?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they falling apart like mine?
No,
that means, that means we're like 20 years old.
Eric, they're probably 30 years old, but these things are epic, right? We go to this guy's house, and Jeremy has a whole bunch of them to choose from. This dude had like thousands of golf clubs in his house. It was kind of weird, but we get there, and Jeremy was looking at some other ones, some pings and whatnot, and there in the corner, it was just sitting there looking at me, and I was like, just the light hit it perfect, and it beamed off of that one little Golden Bear on the 8-iron or whatever that club was. I was like, wait a minute. It caught my eye, and I like went swimming through the things, and I found them, and I was like, Jeremy, these are the ones, dude. These are the ones. These are Jack Nicklaus, the greatest golfer of all time, and also the same ones that Eric has.
You could have just gave me your money and had mine.
No. These are worth the $50, dude. Like,
and the bag.
I got a much upgraded driver.
I don't think so, because we went to the driving range to try him out, and you should have seen this guy. If I wasn't looking and didn't know it was Jeremy, I would actually think it was Jack Nicklaus himself behind me on the other tee hitting those balls out there, because it was like, damn, like they sound real clean, you know?
And Jack is old. He's not hitting it very far, so.
No, he's hitting it pretty far. He was hitting it pretty far.
Eric's on it today. Eric is on his game.
He's working on it.
Eric. It was your
Joy
birthday.
thinks that you're gonna blow out the hot tub with your lungs.
I'm so confused on that.
What do you mean?
What was the comment?
Eric is going to be blowing the hot tub out with his lungs.
Do I have to blow it up? She thinks I'm gonna blow it up. Oh.
Yep.
It's my interpretation.
It'll take a while.
We also have Chuck Taylor, who's thanking us for having him on. Thank you, Chuck, for being a guest on Keepin It Rio and for making the Roadcaster Pro ability to take the phone calls. Why?
59.
We're good. This is episode 75, Eric. So Jeremy got the Golden Bears. We went and played today. We're going to go play golf. Do what?
Last words, boys. Let's go. Counting down.
I'll give you your last words. Don't worry. That's pretty much what we had anyways, though. I mean, that was pretty much all we had. So is there anything else anybody would like to add? Eric, would you like to add anything to the broadcast? You were on for 12 minutes today. So
we actually started at 6:30, right?
Yeah, we started at 6:40.
6:40.
Eric showed up at 6:42. And
I was here at 6:32, 6:38.
You were. So we're going to end it. You're right. It's right at the hour. It's episode number 75 of Keepin It Rio. It's been glorious. We've talked about all kinds of stuff. We talked about our candy jars being crappy. We talked about Costco. We went to Costco. We almost got kicked out after the first day. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We talked about Eric got a hot tub for his birthday. We talked about Ant having a great time with his customer. We talked about Chuck eating all the good candy.
And 60 things of Thumb's hot sauce.
60 things of Thump. And we thank Jason Quimby.
And we need to.
And Chuck's going to go speak at a prison tomorrow, which is pretty cool. He's going to go and give his testimony and change people's lives, man, for the better.
That's right. Chuck Taylor will be doing that tomorrow. And that's a pretty amazing thing right there. You know, like it's cool that Chuck's being able to give back like that and that he's so willing to do it. Eric, what are you sipping on right there? What was that?
Ooh,
Dr. Pepper?
Sparkling water.
Sparkling Topo Chico. I like it.
A LaCroix.
A LaCroix. There you go. But anyways, that's pretty much episode 75. Our guest that we were going to have was going to be Rodney Lawson and Reese Lawson, but because we do have such highfalutin individuals on our show, Rodney's actually in Peru. And I was hoping he could go live from Peru, but, you know, you're not going to do that. So we're going to have them on. And I believe next week we're going to have my friend Ryan Rusi and his son Jet, who sang the very first Rio Blanco Keepin It Rio theme song. And also had a 17th birthday not too long ago. So we're looking forward to that. Everybody, thank you for being a fan of Keepin It Rio for the first 75 episodes. And we're a 10th of the way through our goal of 750 episodes, Eric. So hang in there, buddy. It's getting easier as we go, right? You got Ant here taking most of the load off of you. He's way funnier, like way more popular. People are digging Ant way more. So we'll see what happens. But we love you, Eric. You're the man. We'll see you Saturday at the car show. We're going to have fun. We're giving away a grill, courtesy of Rio Blanco Roofing and Solar.
And 40 blue and green Hot Wheels cars.
40 blue and green Hot Wheels cars as well.
Really?
Eric, yeah, we might be throwing those out parade style at kids as they walk by our booth, chucking them at them. We're going to have a dunk contest or something. So looking forward to it, everybody. We will see you all next week on Keepin It Rio. Thank you again. Always fun. And till next time, later.